and we can just put this on and clip this into place. And man, that was easy. Is this all installed already? Wow. Hey Warenoticers, Shane here, coming at you with another awesome technology video. And today, folks, we're going to be unboxing this guy right here, the Incase Hardshell case for none other than the M1 13-inch MacBook Pro. So without further ado, let's get to getting this case out of the box. Here we go. So folks, here we are up close and personal with this case's box. And as you can see, it's not actually much of a box because the case is literally just sitting right here out in the open. But anyway, as you can see on the front of the so-called box, if we'll call it that, it says Incase Hardshell Case. Over here on the side, Incase 13-inch MacBook Pro. Over here, 13-inch. It definitely wants you to know which computer this is for, so that's definitely a good thing. Make sure you buy the correct one. Over here on the back, it says, once again, Incase Hardshell Case, and it has some pictures of it on the actual computer. Anyway, enough talk about this box. Let's just take the case out, just like this. And man, that was an easy unboxing, if I do say so myself. So over here, we have the sort of top part of the case, the part that goes on the part of the laptop that has the screen. Inside that, we have a little bit of paper. Over here, actually, on the back of this sort of weird box within a box, we've got installation instructions for this case. We can put this to the side, and over here we have the bottom part of the case that goes on the bottom of the laptop where the laptop's feet are. So first, I'm going to put this little bottom piece of the case onto the laptop. We can just clip it on just like that, and boom, that was easy. And now to make sure we line this piece up correctly, we can make sure this little divot area right here lines up with the USB-C ports right here, and we can just put this on and clip this into place. And man, that was easy. Is this all installed already? Wow, there it is. We can just make sure that's all on. And yeah, now my MacBook Pro M1 hopefully is better protected. And look, there it is. Let's unlock this guy, and boom, M1 MacBook Pro in a case. And now that we've got this Incase Hardshell case on my M1 MacBook Pro, let's talk first impressions of it. First of all, it definitely adds some extra bulk to the computer. So if you don't like that, this case may not be for you. Also, this may just be in my head, but the computer definitely feels heavier. So yeah, those are some bad things about it, potentially, if you don't like that. Another thing to note too, over here you got a pretty large cutout for the stereo jack on this side of the M1 MacBook Pro. Over here you got cutout also for the two USB-C ports, and over here you got quite a bit of unprotected space that this case does not cover as well over on the rear hinge. But I mean, that does make sense because obviously the hinge has to have freedom to move for this computer to open. Over here though, on the front of the laptop, definitely a lot of protection here. Case covers a lot of that. Over here on the sides, besides where the cutouts are, definitely a lot of protection as well. And over here on the back, last but not least, we do have some pre-installed feet on this case too, so your actual laptop's feet aren't going to be touching any surface. These are the feet of the case, which do protrude quite a bit more. So if you don't like that extra bulk as well, you might not necessarily like this case. And yeah, guys, well, I would definitely rather use my M1 MacBook Pro right here without a case on it. This case definitely gets the job done of giving you an extra added sense of protection by having a case on such an expensive machine. So that is definitely a good thing. I also do like this black color of the case. I think it definitely looks nice with that space gray of this MacBook Pro. It's pretty cool having such a dark Apple laptop. I remember when these machines would only come in like silver. Also, I will say this case does have a bit of a cheap feel to it, which is kind of annoying considering how expensive this computer is. Like for example, when you go to open up the lid, sometimes it almost feels like the case might come off a bit. Yeah, like there. It makes sort of like a little, I don't know, a little click. But not every time. So see, here I am opening up the hinge and it feels fine. But yeah, just something to take note of. So anyway, if you guys want this case for yourself, the Incase Hardshell case for the M1 MacBook Pro 13-inch, this case will set you back about $50 before taxes. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this case down in the comments. I do read all the comments, by the way, and I'm just happy to add a little bit of extra protection to my MacBook Pro right here to ease my worries about spending this amount of money on just one laptop. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to smash that subscribe button and subscribe to the Warenotice Technology YouTube channel for more awesome technology videos just like this one. After all, I do love all my subscribers, so if you want my love, you know what to do. Smash the subscribe button and I'll love you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for subscribing. Warenotice out with the Incase Hardshell case for the 13-inch M1 MacBook Pro. Bye.